So we're currently cycling on the Pan American Highway, which pretty much runs straight through Guatemala. But we've been told and heard and read now that the Pan American Highway isn't too bad, too steep actually. And it's only if you take like the smaller roads that it becomes super steep here. Which is easy to understand when you have a look at the mountains ahead of us. But yeah, we don't plan to be on the Pan American Highway the whole time, just every now and then again. But yeah, so far, I don't know, we've done like 20-30 kilometers I think, and it's been really fine, the gradient. And this landscape is so spectacular and so breathtaking riding through the mountains, but it's just a bit destroyed because there's so much trash on the side of the roads here. It's really sad. It's really, really sad.
Guatemalan city. It's called Huehuetenango. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, we actually don't know yet where we're gonna sleep.
So we have a bit of a problem. We actually slept relatively well, even though there were a lot of dogs barking. But now we can't actually get out because they locked us in.
Which is good because it was safe, but
yeah, no,
nobody's here.
So we have to kind of wait, and we were like got up really early, so we could get an early start, and now well, we're having breakfast at least. What is that? Alright, so at 8:40 now, so over 3 hours after we got up.
And we were ready at 6:30.
We were like ready at like 6:30. We are out of there. So, after 2.5 days of cycling on the Pan American Highway with relatively low gradients but a lot of traffic, we finally left the highway for some smaller roads that are a lot steeper but also a lot nicer.
First time now that I really have the feeling I'm like in the jungle. It's really cool. You can hear birds and it's so green, and we're cycling down this pretty steep road. It's cool.
it's so steep here that my brakes are literally on their limits. Like, I'm squeezing it almost as hard as I can, and I don't want them to overheat, of course, as well. Oh. You can just feel them burning. Wow. What a road. What a road. It's just so steep that, yeah, it's really actually hard to go down. And I don't know if you can really see it, but I think you can. It's getting really dark behind us, and we actually heard some thunder in the distance already, so we really hope we can make like the last 10 kilometers before it starts pouring now, because then the brakes would work even less and this would be even more dangerous actually. The thunderstorm is right there and we're so close, and it's just starting to drizzle now. Alright, so we made it just as the rain was starting and the thunderstorm really didn't look good.
No.
And the room is actually same price as the campsite would have been. It's tiny, but it's great. And yeah, if we take the panniers off, we can even get through to the bathroom. Yeah, nice. Oh. Now a shower. Nice, we made it. So that just saved us about 700 meters of climbing over 5 kilometers, so very steep.
We're so happy with our decision to cycle south of Lago de Atitlan because it's just so nice here, and especially now that we took the boat, we skipped the most exhausting climbing and we're just enjoying this road right now.
So it's really hard to put into words how steep these roads are. And the problem is, when cars come, you can't slalom. So it's like no. So it's really hard to go straight up. Come on, come on. And once the car's passed, you can slalom again. So we're just in the process of climbing out of the Lago de Atitlan basin, which is at around 1600 meters, the lake, and we have to go up to around 2300 now to go to Antigua. And now it's just starting to rain a little bit, so we're still deciding whether to just go because it's pretty warm or to wait.
So the road is steaming. Somos de Alemania, pero ahora viajamos con las bicicletas. Here we go. Wow. Oh man.
So you can really see the severity of the rain and the thunderstorms here, because this whole road has just been completely swept away essentially, or just covered in debris for like, I don't know, a 30-40 meter section, and all along the road already, just by probably last night's storm. It's crazy. Oh man. So, we are doing something very special today. We are going to hike up a volcano,
The Acatenango.
To view another volcano, El Fuego, which is right next to it. They're pretty much like sister volcanoes. And El Fuego is very active. It erupts actually like every 30 to 45 minutes, I think it says. And yeah, it's meant to be really awesome, and we're gonna hike up to almost 4,000 meters today. We're doing this with the organized tour though, so we also sleep up there because it takes a while. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. We're really excited.
Hopefully it's not too cloudy.
Yeah, it's been really it's been thunderstorm.
Season is coming.
Yeah, it's been pretty stormy pretty much every night now for a week, so we'll see.
But we're very excited.
Yeah, we mentioned that like 5 times.
I know. Wow, what an adventure we had the last 2 days.
Yeah.
So we're obviously back from the Acatenango hike, and it was just awesome.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't have the best weather, especially when hiking to El Fuego itself, so to the active erupting volcano, we actually didn't see a thing there because it was so cloudy, but that was kind of almost the coolest thing, because it was just such an adventure.
Yeah.
Going there, and it was getting cloudy and there was lightning everywhere, and you could hear the volcano but you couldn't see it, and then walking down in the dark and
Yeah.
so
With intense wind, and that was crazy.
It was a crazy experience, but yeah, really cool. And in the morning we did see some nice eruptions from the summit of Acatenango.
For sunrise.
Yeah, so.
And the mangoes are falling from the trees.
That was definitely worth it. But we were actually surprised by the amount of people hiking up the Acatenango. We did it with a tour, and the tour guide told us they take up to 900 people a month.
And there are several tours that do this. Yeah,
so many people. And actually in all Guatemala we were a bit surprised how touristy some spots are, like Lago de Atitlan and Antigua Guatemala. There were much more tourists than we would have thought.
Yeah.
But
and
of course we're tourists as well.
Yeah, that's true. And as you can see, we are no longer in Antigua, from where we did the hike, but we cycled out of Antigua today, downhill, thank God, all day, because our muscles are just dead.
Done.
And yeah, we found this really nice recreation area where we can camp tonight. And because we cycled down so much, we're almost at sea level, and it is super hot and
humid.
And
so
humid. It's so humid, yeah. That's why we're sitting here half naked.
Yeah. We're gonna sleep well tonight.
Oh yeah.